Going to take a left, center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Come to give way, stay a little bit to the left, so the obstruction is to my right. I'll peep and I'll creep, so to make sure it's safe gap to proceed. So yeah, it was, and I entered the new road. I'll check all my 3 mirrors, changing of speed. I check my center mirror, there's a give way, I'll slow down. I look to my right, the right has the priority, which is the bus, and the vehicle behind the next, well, it's turning left. I check all my 3 mirrors, and it's safe to proceed. So here I'm going to follow the sign to Ilford Stratford, so which is a left. Romford is a right. So check all my 3 mirrors for slowing down, and then come to the give way. Look to my right and only enter if there's a safe gap. Yep. Check all my 3 mirrors. Enter safely. Check all my 3 mirrors. Here I'm going to be taking the 3rd exit towards Newbury Park. Center mirror, right mirror, indicate right. As you can see, it's about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Center mirror, right mirror, indicate right. And here it's very important, you must be in the right lane. As you can see, the arrow pointing to the right. Center mirror, cover the brake, look to my right for a safe gap, and check all 3 mirrors for proceeding. And stay in the inner lane, so go around nice and slowly. You don't have to rush. Focus mainly on your speed and your steering and your positioning. Center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. And this is my exit towards Newbury Pass, as you can see. And then check all 3 mirrors. So once the vehicle is straight, cancel the signal and proceed straight ahead. Increase your speed. And then here I'm going to be following the sign to Ilford Town Centre, so which is the first exit on the approach. I slow down, I check my center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. My position is to my left, and here I gotta look to my right for a safe gap. Yep, there's a safe gap. I check all my 3 mirrors, and there's a bus that's parked in front of me. I cancelled my signal and I'm looking ahead of me. There's a mini roundabout. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna look to my right. All clear. Check all my 3 mirrors. There's a zebra crossing. Scan again. Nobody's there, well, willing to cross. And straight ahead. And the speed limit is at 30 miles an hour. There's a weak bridge ahead of me, so I have to be careful. And then there's going to be a traffic light, which I'm going to be turning left. So it's nice and green. It's been on for some time, so I check my center mirror, left mirror, I signal left. And then here I'm changing my speed. I check all my 3 mirrors for coming to a slow down and coming to a stop at the advanced stop line. And then here I'm going to focus the lines ahead of me, because there's one here on my left hand side I'm unable to see because of my pillar. So therefore I'm going to focus the one ahead of me. So at times what could have happened here is, although the traffic light becomes green, and you will still come across pedestrians crossing. So although when that happens, you're not allowed to proceed. You have to hold back and wait till they out of your sight. I'm keeping an eye on the traffic lights. We're still red, so it's changing it to green. Check all 3 mirrors. Is it safe to proceed? Yep. Those 2 ladies, they're fully parked safely. And then turning into the new road, and I'm just gonna follow the road around, so it's a bit of a bend. So the bus is parked up, so I'm gonna pass the bus nice and slowly. So changing of direction, I check my center mirror, left mirror, position to the left, and there's a zebra crossing. She has the priority. Coming to a stop. Wait till she's fully crossed. I can't proceed until then. Check all 3 mirrors. Well, there's somebody else coming, so I'll rather wait, be on the safe side, and scan as well to my right. There's another one as well, so there's 2 pedestrians, so I just have to wait till they're fully crossed. All good to go. Check all 3 mirrors, and then safely to proceed. And then here there's a bend, so you just have to cover the brake and turn the steering slowly to the left. And then I'm gonna take the 2nd exit, which is a straight ahead, which is within 12 o'clock. So is it safe to go? Nope, there's a vehicle on the approach. So now I'm good to go. So check all my 3 mirrors. Pass the first exit, center mirror, left mirror indicating left. I'm already on the outer lane. So check all 3 mirrors and then cancel the signal. Here I'm going to be following the sign to 7 King, so which is A118. So it's a left lane. So center mirror, cover the brake, look to my right, check all 3 mirrors and proceed. So and here you got to be very careful, and as it's going a little bit bent, stay within your space, within your lane, and just be cautious about it. So ahead of me there's a parked up vehicle, so I'm going to plan ahead, so I'll stay in my right lane. On the approach there's a traffic light, it's red, so I check my center mirror, right mirror, left mirror, and I cover the brake, and I come to a full stop at the advanced stop line. Now I'm going to focus on the traffic light till it changes to green. So the one potential hazard is the motorbike that's on my left hand side. Looks like he's gonna go before me, overtake me. Doesn't matter, it's fine, but I've anticipated. So checked all my 3 mirrors. And here I'm proceeding straight ahead, and ahead of me I can see a lot of parked up cars on both sides, and it's a little bit busy, and there's a bus that is coming towards me, so it looks like he's trying to stop at a bus stop. And then the traffic light is nice and green, so I need to look for the road marking. So it's a left lane. I check my center mirror, left mirror, I position to the left, so that will be changing of direction, and I can see 4 potential hazards. So I slow down, center mirror, left mirror, right mirror, and I come to a stop, and I keep this junction clear as well. So I already anticipated those hazards ahead of me. I'm good to go. Check all my 3 mirrors. And this is all part of planning ahead. If you don't plan ahead, that's gonna be, well, you will be in a better position. So there's a lot of parked up cars. Although the speed limit is 30, so I'm just driving on 18 miles an hour. Center mirror, left mirror, position to the left, changing direction. And as you can see, there's a car that's turning in the middle of the road. Is it safe to go? Yeah, because they're not in my lane, and I can make that progress. So going straight ahead, there's a parked up cars. I'm changing my direction, center mirror, right mirror, position to the right. Give yourself about 1 meter away from the parked up vehicles on my left hand side, so in case someone walks in between cars or opens the door. So here I'm going to be bearing to my left, so I'm going to the left, I'm going upward. So I check my center mirror, left mirror indicate left, and it is a one-way road. As you can see, the sign and the speed limit is at 20 miles an hour. So check all 3 mirrors, cancel the signal. So it's a bit of a bend, so just go slow because there's a school nearby, as well as we can see the sign up there. So you expect kids to walk, you know, and yeah, just be aware of any changes. It's going straight ahead. So unbelievable. Checked all my 3 mirrors, came to slow down. Checked all my 3 mirrors, changing of speed. So what that vehicle did was utterly wrong. So we're turning right at the mini roundabout. Check my center mirror, right mirror indicate right, and then slow down, look to your right, nice and clear. Check all 3 mirrors and turn nice and slowly without rushing, okay? And keep your foot off the accelerator when you're turning right. So and here I'm gonna be going straight ahead. So check all my 3 mirrors, slow down. Is it safe to go? Yep, center mirror, right mirror. Yeah, proceed, because that car on my left hand side has shielded the car on my right. So I could, which I did, made a progress. So when it's safe to do so, I'm going to pull up on the left hand side. So I pass this junction, I check my center mirror, left mirror, I signal left, and I stay a little bit to the left, about 90 degrees, and then I stay back to my right, and then back to my left, and come to a nice full stop. Put the handbrake up, put the gear into park, and cancel the signal. So when it's safe to do so, I'm going to drive off. So in this instance, there's a lady that is walking here on my left hand side with the e-scooter, and then on my blind spot I can see a young man on his bike, So I will wait, because it is not safe to move off, because if you do this on your test, it will be an instant fail, because you only need to move off when it's safe to do so. So just be careful. And so I prepared the car. So here I can also see a young man jogging, so coming close. So is it safe to proceed? Nope. And then as I'm turning on my left blind spot, there's three pedestrians. I shall wait as well. It's not safe to proceed. Then I'm gonna do my checks again. There's a young man as well, so I need to wait till he's out of my sight, and then I'll just wait again. So and I'll prepare the car now. Going to do my observation. Left blind spot, left door mirror, mirror ahead, center mirror, right door mirror, right blind spot. Indicate right, because it is going to be, so other road users are going to benefit, and pedestrians as well. I shall signal, so all good. So there's a zebra crossing. Those pedestrians, they're a little bit away, but I'm going to anticipate, are they going to cross? Yeah, they were coming to cross, but I proceeded due to the oncoming vehicles going straight ahead. So at the traffic light, I'm going to be turning right. So I check my center mirror, right mirror, I signal right. And here I'm checking all my three mirrors, coming to a stop. So I have to focus here at the traffic light. When it turns to green, I may proceed. Check all three mirrors. Traffic light turn to green. Turn the steering. Look to the yellow bollards. And then here I'm going to be turning left at the next junction. Center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Slow down. Look into the roads for any parked up cars, any potential hazard. And then check all three mirrors. Changing of speed. Center left mirror for changing direction, and then I'm planning ahead of me, so there isn't anyone ahead of me, so the road looks nice and clear. I'm driving on a 23-24 miles per hour. It's a 30 miles road. So at the crossroad, I'm going to be turning left. I check my center mirror, left mirror, I signal left. I position to the left, and I'm coming to slow down, and I'm going to stay a little bit to the left to get my position ready. So I look to my right. Yeah, I'm good to go. So that vehicle is turning left. Check all three mirrors into the new road, and I'm going to proceed straight ahead. So I'm gonna be turning right at the next junction. I check my center mirror, right mirror, I'll signal right, and I'm going to drive through these hedge markings to get to my position, and I line my door mirror with the center line into the road that I'm turning, and I turn in nice and slowly and safely. Look into my new road, check all three mirrors, changing of speed. So as I turn into this road, it didn't say any speed limit sign. So what would be the speed limit sign on this road? So if you can answer in the comments below, and I will tell you as well. So we're gonna be turning left. Check your center mirror, left mirror, signal left, and then slow down. Cover the brake. Steer to the left. Come to a stop. Look to your right. Look to your left. Look to your right. Back again for safety reason. There's a van that just approached, so I seen the van, I planned ahead, and I came to a nice slow down. So when a situation like this happens, don't panic. So the van will find his way out. Center mirrors, right mirror, left mirror, check all mirrors, and then proceed. So that was the meeting situation. So center mirror, left mirror, position to the left. Okay, so center mirror, right mirror, position into the center, because there's a parked up cars on both sides. So there's an oncoming vehicle, so do I have a space? Yeah, it looks like he's turning left but hasn't signaled at all. So you got to be anticipating certain things. So there's a car that is turning into this road from any roundabout, so we've got plenty of space to make a progress. We check our center mirror, left mirror with position to the left, and then we're going back to the middle lane. Center mirror, right mirror, changing of direction. So here I'm going to be turning right. Check my center mirror, right mirror, I signal right, and then changing of direction. Check your center mirror, left mirror, position to the left. Look to your right, there's nobody, so I'll go the priority for my left, so I proceed. And that van, he stopped from me. Check all three mirrors, and then here, in the new road that I'm on it, I shall make a progress. So I should maintain my speed. It's a 30 miles road, remember. Center mirror, left mirror, changing of direction. Straight ahead. So I'm driving on a 28 miles. So there's a mini roundabout coming up. I'm going to be turning right. On the approach, I shall check my center mirror, right mirror, I shall signal right. Slow down, look to the right, there's nobody there, and then turn into the new. So nice and slowly. Check all three mirrors. So it's a bend here, so check your center mirror, left mirror, and slow down. Look ahead of you. Even if you have to edge your body forward, do so, because whatever that will help you, make the use of it. Of course, it's very important. So I'm going to be turning left at the end of the road. I should start planning ahead. Check your center mirror, left mirror, indicate left. So there's a parked up car here on the left, stay a little bit to the left, and then come to a stop, peep and creep, look to your right, look to your left, look to your right, look to your left again, back to the right, back to the left. There's a car coming so fast, so I slow down, move to the left, gave myself enough space to the parked up car, so I check all my three mirrors, and then I move to the middle lane. Yeah, so center mirror, left mirror, position back to the left lane. So I'm going to be turning right at the next junction, so I check my center mirror, right mirror, I should signal right. So I slow down, going to look into the road. I'm turning, line my door mirror with the center line and turn into the road. So as I turn into the new road, I can see a learner ahead of me. I came to a stop, so just to plan ahead. So the meeting situation, I'll wait till they get through, and then I may proceed after that. And then I check all three mirrors, and here I can make a little bit of a progress. So there's a safe gap for the vehicle in front of me on his right hand side. Check all my three mirrors, and I shall make a progress again. There's a vehicle ahead of me that is turning in the middle of the road. Here you gotta slow down. There's a children's right here. They can cross in the middle of the road at any time. So ahead of me there's a staggered junction. I'm gonna be going straight ahead. So when you approach a staggered junction, you don't have to signal right or left, you just have to go straight ahead. So check your center mirror, right mirror, left mirror for changing speed. Check your center left mirror for changing direction. Here you come to stop and wait and look to your right, ahead and left, and only proceed if all sides are clear. So on my right hand side there's a red car that's coming so fast, so I cannot go. I check again, right, ahead, left. Yeah, it's all nice and clear. into the knee roads. It's a 20 miles road, parked up cars on both sides. I may use the middle lane to make that progress. So after the white car, I shall change my direction. So I check my center mirror, left mirror, and I shall position to the left. And then at the crossroad, I'm going straight ahead. So just check all three mirrors, changing speed, slow down, look to the right, look ahead, look left, and then proceed. So you gotta make a good junction observation. And then ahead, I'm gonna be turning right at the end of the road. I check my center, right mirror, signal right. After this car on my left hand side, I'm going to change direction, so I'm coming back to my lane. So here there's a bit of a trick here. There's a parked up car in front of me, so I should steer a bit earlier, although I can't see on my right because there's a parked up car, and on my left, so my view is a little bit restricted. So the only way I can get through this is by peeping and creeping. So I look to my left, I look to my right, I look to my left, I look to my right, and back again, forth. So until you are happy and you get to see that the road is clear, there's no vehicles or any other road users, then turn in and then proceed. But otherwise, just be careful. And here I'm going straight ahead. It's a few humps, so change of speed, check all three mirrors. I'm going to check the three mirrors again for changing speed. It's a 20 miles road. So as we can see, there's a lot of parked up cars here. I'm going to be planning ahead. There's oncoming vehicles, so sort of a meeting situation. I don't want to block the junction, and there's not much space ahead of me, so it's better to plan ahead and come to a stop. Check all three mirrors and proceed.